How we all doing? We're ready for another challenge here in Splatoon. This one's starting a little bit late at 9 p.m., but we're here to play it. It's going to be kind of a short one today because I'm just going to be playing this challenge, so about like a 2-hour thing. So, listen up, going down, time for a new challenge, new to the deal. I think you've been here before. I think you've heard this speech, yada yada. I really do wish I could skip this part of the news because this is so redundant. I've heard this speech way too many times in my life. There it is, the challenge. Making it rain here. Trying out the Rainmaker in places it was never been to me. AKA, just turf war. It's really just turf war. So we'll see how that works out. Hey Ethan, how you doing? I'm just gonna jump straight into it. Making it rain here? See what you can do with a Rainmaker in a regular battle. The mode will not be Rainmaker. Instead, it's turf war. They don't really tell you this here, but it's turf war. The Rainmaker will appear in the center of the stage. Any player who attains the Rainmaker can use it to their advantage. If the player holding the Rainmaker is defeated, Rainmaker returns to the center of the stage. Both primary and secondary abilities are enabled. So that's an interesting note. If the player holding the Rainmaker is defeated, it just moves back to center. Normally, it stays where it's at if someone gets splatted, but this time around it's saying that no, it's going to get moved. So that's going to be good to know. But other than that, it's just turf war with the Rainmaker just randomly thrown in, which is a different idea, to say the least. I don't think I've ever seen something like that even done in like the modding sense. This is all new to me. So we'll see how this works. So I'm going to be doing 5 games, skip my qualifying, see where I stack up, and then from there, I'll probably just open it up, let people play along. But for now, I'm going to at least see where my solo ranking is going to be. So jumping in, see the Rainmaker right in the middle, but this is turf war, so this is the turf war layout. Now, here's the funny thing for my sake. I just got done playing a rotation that had Rainmaker in Eeltail Alley. The layout's entirely different here, because you can climb up the bridge in the center. You can't do that in this version of the stage. So, because of that, now I'm just fighting against the stage trying to get what the Rainmaker is. This is a terrible layout for Rainmaker, so I can see why it's not the normal layout, because there's really nowhere you can go if someone's on the bridge. There's no way you can get up there besides just going to the side on your portion or on the enemy portion and climbing up the side of the bridge. Like, that's very limiting. So you can see why that's not the case in the normal Rainmaker mode. I'm kind of playing this more like it is Rainmaker right now, trying to actually get the weapon. I kind of want to see how it works for myself in this mode. But right now, we'll just kind of play this one a little more safe. The guy's about ready to die just in time, so just let the timer expire. He's going to get killed because of that. There's no way you survive it. Oh, yep, there it goes. And now he's dead. The Rainmaker's in the middle. So just like they said in the rules. I wonder how many people are going to play this more like the ranked mode and not actual turf war. It's the only real thing that's going to be off. If I could just at least keep pressure, then my Rainmaker guy here can combine his power with my Crab. I think Crab was a good thing to start with, just to kind of see how this goes. This is the weapon I was just playing earlier. So I kind of figure we'll just stay with the kit and see how this works. I'm going in. Because that will kill me if I don't. Those Ink Strikes. Really bad spot if I just stayed still. I get the undercover. There it goes. I want to get the Rainmaker this time. Please, guys, let me get it. Yeah, there you go. So you can't super jump with it, which I figure. You can in the normal mode, and since the thing is on a timer, now I have it for the rest of the game, technically. As long as I don't die, I keep the Rainmaker for the entire match. But at this point, I'll just use it to kind of stall. I've played Rainmaker a lot in terms of like using the main weapon, so I understand how it would work in this kind of fashion. I'm just now using it to stall. I'm not even trying to push in. I'm just taking my main weapon and then pushing around. Oh, we had DC at the end. Oh, God, there goes the guy in the sky. Okay, this lobby might fall apart. There goes 2 more people. Yep, this lobby's kind of falling apart as we speak. This is a great start. Great start. I don't think we won that because the lobby just self-destructed. But even if it didn't, I don't think I would have won that regardless. I don't know what happened near the end there. That's a new experience. Well, new-ish. Hey, we still won anyway, so you know what? We take those. We take those. So, yeah. That was very, very interesting. I don't know what was going on, but you know what? Sure. Sure. You gotta love sometimes just how the Splatoon netcode just essentially self-destructs. Because a situation like that, you just cannot make up. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with a different weapon now. So, let's see. I might go with one of the freshest fits I have, because honestly, it doesn't really matter all that much what I would pick, just because of how this mode works. Let me play my actual Rainmaker setup. So I'm gonna go with, I think it was these. Yeah, I haven't been using my Suede bosses as much because I've been wanting to per oysters due to having special saver. That's really important. Yeah, look at that. It's like 2 zeros on both sides because everyone just kind of poofed. God. The netcode, man, I swear. So yeah, not really understanding like what weapon would work on this. That's a very fair thing. Honestly, I think any weapon can work in this kind of challenge because everything works and everything doesn't at the same time. It is still turf war. Case in point when I have 3 arrow sprays. That's the most turf war team I can get. But at the same time, if you get the Rainmaker, it doesn't matter what the weapon you have is anymore because now you're just using rain. So it's really just gonna be up to 1, do you want to carry Rainmaker? And then 2, do you just want to play with your main weapon, play it like normal turf war? I think that's a really cool idea about the challenge. You can kind of just interchange the different things you're using. I'm not going to grab it. I'm just going to help my team at this point get the Rainmaker. That Kraken's going in. I thought I killed the Kraken for a second, but there was someone else in his little, like, I can't tell if that's a squid or not, though. I think it was the squid. See that 96. I'm gonna stay back a little bit. Having Object Shredder is on right now. Like having that ability is really helpful because Object Shredder for Rainmaker specifically will do a lot more damage to the shield. I can't remember the exact numbers, but it does a lot more damage. So using Object Shredder will allow me to just destroy the Rainmaker shield pretty fast. Careful grabbing mid. As long as I'm not like too exposed, he can't shoot up. I'm gonna just throw my point sensor, see if someone's there, sure enough. Oh no, it's just the Rainmaker guy, never mind. Sometimes it's good to throw a point sensor where the Rainmaker is because someone could be chilling with the Rainmaker player, and if that's the case, that's a call out. So I can see him and then say, hey, get that man. Oh man, you're still alive? Not anymore. I don't want to grab that because I have my special. Now I'll grab it. The thing is, when you have your Rainmaker, you can't use your subs and your special. So as soon as I grab this, I'm useless when it comes to everything from my main kit. And since I have the special ready, I kind of want to use it. It's kind of important. I'm just going to take care of this guy here, because honestly, I can't really do anything when it comes back to our base area. I'm a little stuck right now with Rainmaker. You move a lot slower with Rainmaker too, so it might also help to have a lot of movement-based things on you. So swim speed would be good, run speed. Having the tactical special is also really helpful because that will also take effect when holding the said weapon. I'm surprised we don't see any more tactical weapons just yet, but maybe soon. Maybe soon enough. Use main 1 to first. Good going. I couldn't contribute to Booyah, but that's alright. There, he got it. Okay, there's 2. I didn't think that would be an assist for first, but that's fine. Kraken's trying to go through the top area, taking out a Rainmaker player. It's not really working. I'm just going to take out the 96. And that's that. Alright, that was an easy game. Victory! This is a very interesting mode so far, but I want to get the other map. I don't really care for Eel Tail all too much in most situations. In Rainmaker, I don't mind this map as much. I think it's okay for rain. Problem is, this is not Rainmaker mode, even though the Rainmaker is here. So the layout doesn't really do this map any favors. It's actually making it harder to play. So I kind of want the other map in the rotation. Humpback is going to be a better map, I think, for this weapon. So let's change it up once again, see what else I can use. I said it already, so I think I'm going to go for it. I want to get something that has Tacticooler. So I'm probably going to go with this setup, because Tacti would be really useful on the Rainmaker itself right now, so I really would hope I can get a lot with this. To be fair, if I wanted more of the special, just use the end zap. It just paints way faster and gets a lot more Tacticoolers. But this one's more aggressive. I like the kit. I mean, I like me some Fizzy Bomb, so combine soda with soda. And then with this, we can easily give a bunch of Tacticoolers to my teammates. Plus, I don't really care too much about the main ability. I have on these glasses right now, Last Ditch Effort, which you turf for. Doesn't work until the last 30 seconds, but that'd be fine. It's usually when the games really matter anyways. Plus, Comeback doesn't really... Like, it works fine when you have Tacticooler weapons in the rotations here. It's just one of those situations you might get more out of, like, other abilities, just because you're getting all the abilities from Comeback just from a soda. There we go. A little bit of a longer than normal queue time, but at least it actually queued. Having those kind of things happening as of late where the game will stop queuing, so kicks you. Don't want that. That's a lot better of a spread of weapons kind of last time. 2 different dualies, but still a much better spread. Now what's nice about Fizzies is this wrecks Rainmaker shields. So it's also a good bomb type just to have for the Rainmaker alone, too. Not a great demonstration, because those are too far. Oh, come on. You couldn't have killed him like a 0.5 second faster or something like that. Like, it was that close. I'm just gonna go. Is this guy playing it like actual Rainmaker? Because it looked like he was trying to go to a pedestal for a second. In a situation like this, I might have also wanted to have maybe a sub power-up on so I can get double Fizzies. Because 1 main of sub power-up should be enough to get me another Fizzy Bomb. I'm going to jump from here because I don't want to waste this Tacticooler. And I want to get to a better spot so we can use it. And now I'm going to do this. Gets me another Fizzy right away. Gonna be really careful here. Come on, got you. I'm gonna grab this. I'm low on ink, so it'll be better probably if I had the Rainmaker. And I still have Tacticooler, so I can come back immediately. That was a really good use of Tacticooler. Come on. There you go. Kind of missed one of the flicks, that's fine. Might as well jump to my rain. Did I see something down here, or was that just something before my eyes? Probably just like a paranoia thing. Careful the stamp. Thankfully it's Turf Force, so I'm just gonna run it. I say that as he threw it, so never mind. I'm gonna jump up. Oh god, I'm gonna die, but that's fine. That's why this setup of mine has 2 special savers on as sub abilities, so I keep a decent amount of my special now. Alright, now it's also last 30 seconds, so I can just spam Fizzies, which is perfect for the Rainmaker shield, because this thing gets obliterated. this point, ignoring the Rainmakers, that's not going to do anything. Ah, barely got that out. Nice. I think that's another win. Because these are really interesting games so far. Minus the first one being a self-destruction match. Because the servers gave up. Everything else so far has been doing pretty okay. In terms of the servers, no real lag issue yet. These games are pretty strong. And that's 3 wins in a row. So far, challenge power is going to be looking pretty good. So far, I gotta at least estimate we're in the 1700s based on that matching. Alright, let's change it up once again here. Use something else. Let us see. At this point, I think I'm going to go with my 96 Deco. I didn't want to use it that previous games. We just fought someone using it. But Kraken's good to pop Rainmaker Shield. The only question I'm going to have is how well is it going to work on Eel Tail if we get that a 4th time in a row. Because it's on a little box. That's the only issue with the Rainmaker there. So I'm hoping we get Humpback instead. It's been 3 in a row for Eel Tail. I would like to not get Eel Tail again. Can't get a little sick of the map. I played a lot of it the previous rotation. So can I get something new? I would like to get out of the Eel Tail hell, as it's known. So come on, Humpback. We're hoping for Hump. Hey, there you go, finally. Humpback. Different map. I think we have a more aggressive setup. And we have Crab as well with the Splat Dualies. Booyah Bomb. I got my Kraken. Oh, we got a lot of aggressive specials here. Careful here. Don't need to pick up the Rainmaker because it won't put its shield back up until someone grabs it. And it doesn't despawn. The only time Rainmakers will reset themselves in the actual mode, like the versus mode, the ranked games, is when it's not in middle. Oh my gosh, I couldn't shoot down. I kept on aiming straight down and I kept on hitting like the corner of that box. Couldn't even aim down. Weird. They're launching some super chumps, that's okay. Don't need to worry about chumps. I'm gonna throw this. Help my teammate out there. Looks like they're being chased. Now this is the time I want Kraken. Because then I can use it to pop the Rainmaker shield. But I don't want it. Where are you going? Get back here, sir. There's a lot of booyahs this game because of our 2 S-Bosses. We have the exact same weapon, farming booyahs. I just don't know which one's getting it faster. It might be theirs. Oh god, gotta go, gotta go. That's right on the Rainmaker, so that's probably gonna do it. Yeah, nothing. It's actually not helping anyone. Oh, the guy died. Yeah, I'm looking at their S-Blast, and then ours. No, ours is getting more booyahs because I got special charge up. Put this here, and now I'm gonna go in with the Kraken. This guy's gonna have a bad day. Gotta move, gotta move, couldn't move, couldn't move. Alright, this one may be a wash, but that's fine. Gonna help there. It's the last 30 seconds that always matters, we're saying, in these games. Put this here and just be safe. Come on. Come on. I couldn't kill the sploosh because I had a 96 moment. So one of my shots missed point blank. Oh, yeah. Again, this one's probably a wash, but that's alright. Because we won 3 so far, so our average is still in the positives. Don't even bother with the Rainmaker at this point. It's not going to be enough. I'm just going to at least try to farm. And not have myself farmed. That's not what I wanted, but you know what? That's fine. But an nail spray of all things. It couldn't be a gun that actually had power. It had to be the guy that gives you a little stinky slap on the forehead. Well, near the end, we're making it a closer game, but yeah, wasn't as good as I hoped when I saw that weapon set. That was a good weapon set normally. But the other team, I guess, just had better synergy. All right, so one more, and then we have our power. We'll see what this is. Hey, Amber, how you doing? All right, what would be my final weapon for this 5 set? Let's see. Kind of want to just go with standard old splatter shot, but at the same time, I think I'm going to go with foil squeezer instead. I was wanting to use this one of the last times I played this game, and I just couldn't because my brain was like, I want to use the bubble. And then the match went horribly, so I'm going to use foil squeezer this time and go with my gut. So we're going with foil squeezer. Got crush force mat. Hey, same. It's like we're in the same game or something, even though we weren't. Tired, right? Yeah, I guess it's one of those days. Honestly, I could be doing better. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to slay. And hopefully we slay. We have 2 splooshes. Oh boy. That's going to be good for popping the shield, but if they get outranged by these 2 end zaps, they're going to have a hard time. Alright, don't get close. That thing's about ready to pop. Now I can get a little closer. It's fine. Oh. I felt like I was playing Splat Zones for a second. That guy tried to zone G's me. It worked. I thought I was behind the wall more than what I was. That looked like it wouldn't fully kill, but did. It's 2 sets of shots. Really? Away, so I'm gonna die. Throw these out, just the pressure, and to get a location. He was in a bad spot. That works for me. I have the high ground. Oh god, I didn't know they were probably gonna pop the stupid thing. I saw it like halfway fill, like they're not gonna pop it right now, so I can get around. And then I saw the bomb. It's like, oh god, help me. As soon as the bomb was shut in the air, I knew my fate. I'm just running out of bombs at this point. I go in paint mode. Ooh, wait, nope, never mind. Now we can go in paint mode. I throw out the screen. Come on. All right, we traded. That's fine. I don't think I've ever seen the stamp get destroyed by a reef slider like that. That is a first. To be fair, that thing is very weak from the front. So that's the one time reef slider actually has an advantage. Oh, he's one. That guy's about ready to get destroyed. Just gonna hide for a second. Double auto bomb. Oh, crap. The worst time for me out of think. That's right after I threw the 2 bombs, too. So that was strategical timing. The guy called it. He knew when to flank because I had no ink. Man, I'm noticing a trend so far. I wanted Humpback because it's a way better map than Eel Tail. But we're not doing as good here. We're actually doing better on Eel Tail Alley. That is kind of weird. I wouldn't think it'd be that much of a difference in our scores, but hopefully we can change it here soon. I don't want that kind of track record. I'm just gonna throw double auto here. Careful. Go down the screen, just right in the center. Alright, where'd that guy go? I'm gonna just throw this auto bomb to fish him out. Alright, duck the bombs. Oh man, I saw that last second danger. Dang, man, we were nowhere near it then. We were nowhere near it. Man, what happened? Like, did we all just, like, fall asleep in the last 10 seconds and then they just dumped their brushes and their buckets and everything just right in the middle? Because holy crap. That was not like that 10 seconds ago. not even close. What happened? Alright, well, 3 wins and 2 losses. Apparently, the eel tail streak is going to be the true thing. The humpback is the curse. So, what do I have after all that? 1635. It's all because of that last game. I was at the mid to high 1700s, and then it got destroyed. It got destroyed because of that. Man. I knew as soon as I saw 2 splooshes. Look, one of them didn't even get more than 1 kill. I knew the moment I saw the second sploosh. I was like, this has gotta be a problem. And it's like, sure enough. Well, it doesn't really matter what the weapons I'm using, because I'm pretty much doing the same with everything. So it's more relying on the team. And people are very hit or miss on how they're actually playing with the said weapons. So that's probably a thing that I guess it's expected when so many people are focusing on Rainmaker. They're not playing as you would normally in Turf War, but you're also not playing as how you would in Rainmaker. It's like a weird middle ground. So the playstyles are very different right now. At least I got 3 wins under my belt, so I at least say I have 2 more wins, and then I'll have my badge for the show out token thing. Alright, let me change it up once again. I think I just want to keep it like this. I don't know if comeback would be a good combo to have, or do I want to use something else? I think I might just stick with this for a little bit and see how it works. Then I'll have an idea from there. Alright, well, I'm going in. So at this point, if any of my mutuals wanted to play, you're fine to join in on the games. Or friends ask. I'm saying at least solo, because it's going to be a short stream, so I'm not going to have Coke on tonight. I'm just playing this. So we're almost like a fourth of the way through. It's already going on 9:30, so 30 minutes have passed already for the challenge. I gotta play around with a lot of different weapons here tonight just to see what I'm gonna be kind of feeling. Because honestly, it's just Turf War. It does not matter what I pick. As long as it paints good and I can live, then I'll want to use it. And most weapons I can say that about. Ooh, reflux. So they're gonna probably be missiling the Rainmaker. There you go. I thought I was gonna get the kill for a second, but that's fine. Oh, he just fell on me. Okay. I didn't think the guy was falling when I did that roll. That was a stupid move. At least I was avenged. Now, Ninja Squid doesn't really work when I have missiles targeting me, so I'm just gonna play it a little more safe. And sure enough, that worked in my favor. Away. God, that was a horrible jump spot, apparently. To be fair, you can't tell half the time when you're jumping with a Rainmaker shot going on, if it's good or bad. You can't see the shots going off on the map. You're gonna have to assume if you're far enough away, and it looked like I was. Crap, this is gonna be a bad situation. Alright, better situation. Perfect. Oh, there he is. Oh, really? Really? like instant. Like, come on, man. That shouldn't have been close enough. Bad judgment. That's just bad judgment on my part. I thought I had the good range. Okay, there's a little bit of lag. Hopefully it doesn't mean a whole lobby DC like last time. down. It wouldn't have mattered if I splashed down, so I wasn't gonna waste it. Yeah, jump down here. Be safer. Hang on, I'm gonna just smash? Are you serious? Well, at least that finished the job. And of course, once again. Oh, no, it's the reflex. I thought it was the fling's a roller. They look like a fling. I'm not gonna be able to really help at the last second here, so I'm just gonna do this. I got the kill. Are you serious? That was not even intentionally trying to kill him. I'll take it. I don't think we want it, but whatever. I pushed for it. Let me think of something else here. I'm gonna just try to use my S-Blast 91 for a little bit. Get a feel for it. Again, it really doesn't matter what I use for this mode. To be fair, I'm not a painter, but if I grab the Rainmaker, then I'll be a painter. Now we can at least get an idea of how much the Rainmaker paints exactly, because we can see the numbers going up. You can't tell that normally. In Rainmaker modes, you have to just estimate it based on how much you paint. It's not the easiest to figure out what this thing actually paints. I'm not booyahing. I've had a curse. Every time I booyah, we lose. Consistent. I might as well be a Rainmaker guy for a little bit. Okay, I'm shocked I didn't die. It really helps when you're the Rainmaker player to be checking your map a lot, because then you'll have an idea of where people are in relation to where you are at. It also really helps when that is doubly the case with like a point sensor going off. I knew I was gonna die, but at least I took out some with me. Here, I'm being a Rainmaker main right now. It's working really well in my favor. Guy in our base. There you go. Jump out. Yeah, he did. There he is. Get out of there now. Oh, come on. I was like 2 frames away from jumping. I'm gonna just go over here to the side. This is a good spot. First combo. Let's go. You know, I didn't need it. Probably just did like 200 damage to the guy. Oh. Hi. Didn't see you there. Don't know how I didn't. You were literally right in front of my camera. Just kind of popping up, not doing anything. Being stupid again. You're still here, are you? Are you here? No, you're gone. You died. Okay. Just gonna use this now. Push it into the base. I'm gonna die. No, my armor protected me. I'm just gonna actually chill in the base area. Be a threat from here. Perfect. That's what I was waiting on. I knew someone was gonna jump to that after they saw me on the map, so I specifically waited. Now my team here can take care of the center area. That'd be great, because then I'll just take care of these guys here. That's one. Oh, a little bit more and I can booyah. Yeah, let's go. Throw it. Nah, I think that's still a loss. Man, that was a really good push near the end. Especially when I was just taking them all out in the base. I figured I can't paint. I'm just going to stay here and be a nuisance. That actually got us the win. Let's go. I didn't think that would win the game. Especially that last minute booyah bomb. That was a huge win. See, you got to know your roles. And I knew I would never, ever be the painter. So I'm just going to completely wreck house at base. Good call. Now for something slightly different, but still kind of the same thing. Where's the other one? Yeah, custom. I don't know what I want to use for custom blaster in comparison. I think I'm going to want to go with a main of intensify action for right now and just like stack it maybe with some swim speed. Go with that. That should be what I would want. How'd that stats even look for that game anyways? Okay, 6-4. That's not that bad given how difficult certain situations were to get out of. The only problem I'm going to have using custom blaster, it has no bomb. So I'm a little screwed when it comes to any kind of close combat. I'm not ready. All I'll have is point sensor to mark people, which is not the best, so I want my special. Hey Matt, how you doing? Oh man, 2 bows. One of them's close and one of them's long range. At least they're not the exact same. Watch, now we're gonna lose. I tell you, it's gonna be a booyah curse. Happens to me every time. I did that in one game in my Anarchy series, and that's the one game I lost out of the 6. It was a win streak until I moved up. Wow, I didn't think that was gonna kill, but someone else actually did the damage for me too. I'm just gonna use this. I know he's still in there. No, he's not. Okay. It's the guy around the corner. You're a slippery fellow, aren't you? Just gonna poke up in the ledge right now, just to annoy him. Working. Dude, just get ink. I can't help anyone when I have an empty tank. You're being oblivious, aren't you? And it did not work in your favor. Alright, we're gonna pop the Rainmaker shield. I didn't get it, really? Now I'm gonna get it. I knew there'd be someone here. Again, that's why you check your map when you're the Rainmaker guy, because you can't really tell what's going on. And when no one's near you, it's a death sentence. So you have to use the map more. Oh god. That Reef was just kind of chilling in the ring. That was kind of a weird call. I'm not going to get it this time, based on how that went last time I got it. Oh, you're like one away. Yeah, let's go. There you go. Nice. At this point, I'm just gonna... Yeah, here we go. Use that near their base so I can actually hit someone on the other side of the wall. Throw this down. There's the guy jumping. He's just coming in. Every time I hit him in the back of the head, he just ignores me. Shows why you probably don't want to do that. Yeah, that's right. I have to get one more kill out, and of course it's a super jumper. Let's go. Didn't die the entire time. Well, I guess you're just on the map this whole time being a nuisance. Nice going. Is that our 5 wins? I think that was 5. Yeah, no, we won the last, and that was 4. You said in chat before that was 3 before we start this. Okay, yeah. Then this is going to give us our show-out token. I might as well just pause it real quick just to see what it is, which I don't think is anything substantial. It could just, yeah, it's ability chunks. And hey, a license. Perfect. I'm going to use this and get me some chunks. There's a banner I might want to get in this next. I don't know if I want to use tickets for that, because I have a lot of Sheldon licenses I can just convert. I'm not sure if I want to do that or not, but I'll figure it out. I think I might want to do the one-tricking here. But where's the new thing I built? Yeah, here you go. This is what we're talking about now. In fact, actually, no. I might want to change this a little bit. Where is the other pair? There you go. I want a little bit of special saver. I'm going to be in people's faces. Try this. Oh, wow. Yeah, and you went 10-0, so that was a good killing game for you, not just like a good one to stay alive. To be fair, it looked like they were very ignorant when it came to a lot of things. I mean, Angry Poopy is an interesting name to say the least. Every time he was getting hit, the guy just kept on running forward. So I don't think they were paying attention much. They kept on just doing whatever. It did not work in their favor, and they got destroyed. So, awareness is key. They didn't have any. That's the one time I booyah'd and we didn't get the curse, by the way. I said that. We're going to lose now because I booyah'd, and no, we didn't. This is a surprise. That guy was moving in like there was a pedestal there. It's going to be happening a lot. Oh, that still clipped me. Alright, well, they know I'm here. Which obviously is a bad thing, because I can immediately wreck my Rainmaker. Mente, trying to relax. Okay, I understand it. I can already probably imagine the problems. Like, I don't even need to hear it to know it, because I know the people at the job. Try to hear it, but yeah, hopefully, just chill now. Never mind. I was gonna jump right in. That yeah, that worked. That's a word. It ain't happening. God, you gotta love them get tongue-tied. Just gotta throw this out and see if anyone notices. Nope, they're oblivious. Do it again. The nice thing is I can just kind of hide, because they don't know I'm here. As long as I don't get marked by anything, then I can just kind of chill. Means then I can use this kind of advantage to move in. Like that. Wow, good timing. That's a challenge so far. I mean, we had an interesting start with the rooms being nuked, but, you know, outside of one Splatoon 3 netcode moment, it's been great. It's an interesting challenge, I'll say that. Definitely gonna have to like lab out what things to use for the video's sake, because so far I kind of just want to use a lot of my normal kits that I have for my precious fits. I think I might just use everything from that. I want to use at least a weapon that has object shredder, so I'll just probably rock a splatling for it. Some kind of a shooter like I've been doing for bomb. I might just use what I have after everything on the precious fits. Suctions would be good for it. Kraken's good. That cooler. Like almost everything I have already built out would work for video's sake probably. That's another reason why I'm experimenting around with all the different weapons right now. Just to get an idea of what can work for the challenge. And especially because it doesn't matter what you pick once you have the Rainmaker. So it's more around the stuff that you're wearing and not necessarily... I saw it. I think we were big for a second, so we might have barely took it. It matters more what you're wearing and not basically the gun you're using if you're going to have Rainmaker main. Oh, I think I probably saw us in danger for a frame. What was that? Did anyone else see that giant, like, pink thing on the side? What was that? Hello? I have questions. That looked cursed. Okay, this might nuke the lobby, but I'm checking that. Because I want to know what that was. If it nukes, I'll just remake. It's fine. Yeah, what is that? Is it supposed to be the guy's weapon? I don't know. Did he have a special? I am very confused. All I get is giant pink thing. And I don't know what that is. That looks like a growth. Go check that out. Get it checked out. Go to a doctor. Yeah, there you go. I figured that would DC the room. That's why it stopped before I did that. Let's not have us queue into a game while I have my curiosity kind of checked out. That was weird. I don't think I've seen that before. Was that supposed to be a blob weapon? Did it even have blob? No, we did. What? Unless they had a crab out, and that was the Long Tunes crab. I don't know what that actually was. But it was definitely a glitch, to say the very least. Sure. Now, one more game, at least we'll see our power together. I don't know what is going to be at the rate we're going. How many have we gotten? Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 50-50. I think so far we're in 14, maybe 1,500 range. It's hard to really pinpoint it. To be fair, it's way harder to guess power when you're with people than by yourself. Because by yourself, it's much easier to average it based on wins and losses. With a team, it starts to get a little more wish-washy. It depends on how everyone on the team does for the power. If one person does better than the other, that will dictate power more too. It's such a weird calculation. Why you let me do this? It's funny, I'm actually having more fun playing without the Rainmaker than with the Rainmaker for this challenge. But it's only because of the weapons I'm using. I'm using weapons that are more designed for slaying by themselves, so you're better off using that than the actual Rainmaker. When it comes to the mode in question, when I play my main weapon and then when I pick up the Rainmaker, it's a very situational thing. A lot of the times now, I try not to be the Rainmaker guy. Unless I need to be, I'll play with my main weapon and just focus more on defending my team or slaying. Like, when you're the Rainmaker guy, you have the hardest time because your speed is crippled heavily. You got a giant target on your back. You only have 60 seconds to live. Less if you're in the Rainmaker free zones, because they made it much faster for a drain in this game when you go through Rainmaker free, so you barely have time. Like maybe 20 seconds tops. And your shots are very slow. They may be powerful, but they take forever to come out. So it's like most of these situations here are why you don't want to main the Rainmaker weapon itself. It's a weapon that helps to have when you need to use it. But a lot of the times, you might be better off using your main weapon instead of this thing. Ooh, I missed. Still missed, but that was a horizontal, so I didn't have the range. In a situation like this, if I needed something with range, I would want Rainmaker, because I don't have the roller. I went through you. How in the world would that not count as rolling over your corpse? How? You should have been a corpse. And it had to be a latency difference, because I definitely swore on my side I rolled that guy over. Alright, this might be a wash. Fine. That'd be 2 wins and 3 losses, though, so that will be probably a 1400 around there. Dude, every time I try to move forward, I can't. It's like every time I paint over, I thought it was fast enough, but no, I'm not. I'm immediately just destroyed. Didn't have enough ink. That did no damage because I had no ink. I could have killed if I had some extra ink in my pack. Alright, so I'm going to guess around 1400 now. Maybe close to 1500, but with 2 wins, it gets a little more low. To be fair, I know roller doesn't work for Rainmaker normally, but this is a super different case. I was wanting to see how it would work. It doesn't. So the answer to the question, it doesn't. I'm not going to play this weapon again, probably. Yeah, 1462. That's closer to 1500, so it's a high 14. I thought it was going to be maybe middle, and yeah, I was pretty right. Alright, now what do I want? I want to try a little bit of Dreadringer. Hang on, where's the other thing of comeback that I have? Yeah, this one. And then I built out this QR shirt not too long ago, so I can use that. And change this for this. No, wait a minute, where's the other one? Actually, no, yeah, no. We'll keep 2... Wait, nope. Good. I just noticed I had a quick super jump on the shirt. It's like, that'd be a waste. Rainmaker shield popping with a reef slider can be good, too. And this weapon gets a lot of reef. This weapon I kind of want to use more because I think I'm a little too harsh on it. It seems to be really good in the competitive scene from what I've understood. I guess don't understand the weapon, so I don't think that myself. Wow, we're fighting Big Chunkus itself. What does Big Chunkus use? The smallest gun. Okay, well that's a polar opposite. Big Chunkus with smallest range. He's going right for Rainmaker, huh? Oh, move. Nice. I'm using it. And I might die for it. Oh, I didn't actually get destroyed from that. Another hammer. Show here. Thankfully, he didn't see me go down the crevice, I guess. That's interesting. And that was like a really good sprinkler spot. That pretty much wrecked me. Nice, didn't even need to use this, but I did. Might as well grab it now. This is a good opportunity, there's no one around. I can just get the Rainmaker. Dude, he almost swam into that shot. That would have been great. This is what I mean by having a target on your back. He's legitimately targeting me because I had Rainmaker, which I knew would happen. And the problem is I do not have any swim speed on me, so I move really slow if I don't have comeback active. That guy's nothing but hammer. Not surprised, that's the Sploosh's job, but holy crap. Cannot believe that actually worked. Oh, God, how did that? Oh my gosh, how in the world? I should have died, but I didn't. The whole reason why probably was just because the guy was just about done with that hammer. Come on, hit someone. Oh, come on, it was so close. I knew there was nothing to do there, so that was kind of a sketchy situation. Dude, again with the hammers. That's just been this game in general because of all the splooshes. There's just nothing but ultra stamps. They still won, but that was a pretty closer push near the end. Problem with the Dreadringer, I feel, is the bomb specifically. Because suction takes a long time to explode, and this thing does 90 damage at most. You gotta hit people 3 times with the weapon. It's a good combo weapon, so I need other people to do the combo. I can't. Like, I can't do the combo, and that's the problem. Like, if someone else does, like, a little bit of damage, like this, boom, now I'm a one-shot. So I gotta really rely on that factor. Because the suction bomb takes 5 years to explode. So the suction bomb, while I could use for a combo, it's way less likely. Hopefully the second kit of this thing has something like Splat Bomb. They're never doing a Burst Bomb again for a bucket. They did that in Splatoon 1. Became one of the most busted weapons in the game with combos. Like, the thing was absolutely insane. So we'll never see it again. Because we literally haven't seen it since Splatoon 1. I think the devs realized just how busted burst bombs on a slosher could be. I mean, maybe one of the slower ones could get it. Don't hold it back on something like an Explosher, for example. That thing one-shots you anyways. Dreadringer would work for it too, and I would kind of want to see that, but I just don't think they're ever going to do a burst bomb on a slosher again after how it went in Splatoon 1. They know. They haven't really repeated any kind of, like, super busted combos from Splatoon 1 ever. Like, we've had some, like, throwback kits in this game, like with Crack-On Roller and .96 Deco. Those have been 1-to-1 from the first game, but they're not super busted. They're just really powerful. Now, why couldn't they do that with the Alpha Crush? They gave the thing Beacon, and then they gave it the Ink Storms. Like, you know, there was a version of that in Splatoon 1 that had Kraken. Are you serious? How'd that not? How'd I? Wait, what? Eh? Who did I kill? Who did I kill? I missed my target. I still got a kill. I don't. Question mark there. Jeez, I saw that the other day in a stream. Someone did the exact same thing on this map. And yet, I think they were closer. I don't think there was anyone near me. Oh, got to know if you're going to use Reef Slider from base, it does go straight to the middle. It's just apparently I was off slightly to the left. Watch, this will make it this time. See? No problem. And even that actually killed. I don't know what happened the first time there. It was a weird situation. Oh, wow. Did he just, like, fling way over to the right? That looked a little laggy. Let me just take care of you. Gotta get out of here. I almost had my special, though. Yeah, now I can do this. And I knew, it's like, of course, the guy wants me. Okay, good. What's nice is at least when the Rainmaker shield is popped, we get a lot of coverage from that alone. Oh, no, I didn't mean to jump here, but that's fine. Now I get an overhead shot. That Booyah's not coming out, but that is a good win regardless. Doesn't even matter. Getting near like our score at the end there. That was a little scary, but still took it. Good. Okay, I'm gonna do that thing again where I go look at my Switch clips and then the Switch hates that, so it kicks the lobby. So I'm gonna hit stop before it actually commands us, because I know better. I want to see if there was anyone on my screen nearby. I don't need to look at the replay for me to know what happened. I just need to look at the actual clip in question. Hopefully I can do this fast enough where it won't be DC this time. It'll be right here. So it was the Splatling. Where was the Splatling? I don't see it anywhere. Okay, maybe I want to check the replay on that. That doesn't feel right. I'm checking the replay on that. It's like, what, 218? Really good, I could just check this. So I think we're gonna do an overhead shot to really get an idea, because I am very confused. No, no, stay over here. I think around 222 is probably a safe bet. And let me remember, how do you do the overhead? It was... Okay, there we go. Now I see it. So here I go, my reef slider. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. That's a desync. That's a desync. That's not what happened. Okay, that's a new one. I think they gotta fix that. Incoming patch. That's a desync. Huh. Add that to the bug list, guys. You're welcome. I found the desync. Great. Good to know this game is as solid built as ever compared to what I literally just saw, which is this. Where I don't go to the middle, I go over to the left. And I fall. So the game assumes something else. Alright, well that's definitely something I need to fix in a patch, because, oops. Yeah, now you get the idea. On my perspective, I fell down a hole. So I shouldn't have killed that Splatling. That's why I was so confused. But apparently to everyone else, I landed on the top part. So there's a desync problem in Humpback with Reef Slider specifically. If you're on the left side of that little hill going to the center, you just drop down the hole. but the game doesn't think that for the rest of the lobby. It just puts that person in the center. That's a major problem. Like, that shouldn't be the case. I can see that being a real big problem in spot zones because the center humpback is the zone. You pop Reef Slider in there, that caps it, like, instantly. So, on my perspective, I can fall in the hole and then cap the zone by using Reef Slider while being protected. That could be a pretty nasty side effect. I don't want to do that again. That almost feels like a bannable offense on, like, the netcode. Because I know if you did the end parry situation or the custom blaster, when you had those weapons first came out on the Rotum Rotom map, the ramen one, you could stand a specific spot and use splashdown, and if you did that, it desynced you. You were not in the same spot anymore for the rest of the game to other players. They had to patch it, because it was a game-breaking bug that was a bannable offense. If you were caught doing that, it counted as cheating. So I hope that that's a thing they fix, because that could be considered cheating, I would feel. Because that is not great. Dude, all kinds of problems there. That almost actually worked in my favor. I think I exploded the Reef Slider too early. That was probably the actual problem. Oh, wow, I'm so lucky that wasn't up top. This is a very turf war sploosh. This is a very turf war sploosh. I must take him down. Assert dominance. Okay, well, Ethan's asserting dominance, I'll take it instead. We globally assert dominance when we take out the sploosh. Okay, there you go. I might die here. Yep, instantly, as soon as I said it. I had a feeling because there was no way I was surviving that. Yeah, I was just wanting to use the Reef Slider to get out there faster. Jumping wouldn't have worked. I'm just like, please get me out. Gotta paint that left side. I might as well paint a little bit of it, because then I'll get my special. Oh, come on, the Reef Slider pushed me off. That shield, when it puffed out like that, Reef Slider just like nosedive. Come on. Couldn't anticipate that happening. Come on. Dude, just get me out of this spot. No ink is bad. I'm doing it. If anyone tries to get that now, they will die. To be fair, we're gonna win that regardless. I just want to take out someone with me. I might want to change it up at this point and just go like random weapons. I kind of feel like that might work too. I'm gonna go, I think, one more game maybe with this, and then I'll set it up because I don't have the setup on this layout, I don't think. Yeah, I ain't here. So I'm gonna make it. I'll just do it in between the games. No, not browser. It's gonna be a window. Almost at 97 for the catalog. That's pretty cool. So the only problem I'm gonna have is I'm gonna need to do this and crop the stupid thing out. But by doing that, you guys see it. Can I leave this active maybe? That'll do it? That'll work. Yeah, I can do it like that. Holy crap. I can't see it still. Here, I'm gonna do this. Because I need to see what I'm doing, and I literally cannot. So, this is just gonna be cursed for a minute. Don't worry about it. And I guess I'll honor this for the next game. I'm going Carbon Roller. I'm gonna honor it. Even though I'm just using this as a test. I still need to crop a little bit more on that. That still looks horrible. Yeah, we go with this, go with this. I'm still working on the kinks. But now I can do that later. Coming in. Oh, you lived? Not for long. Come here, buddy. They're getting wrecked right now. I want to paint the area a little bit. Do just a little bit more. Come on. This thing is very encumbered. That's why I have at least the one sub of Inksaver main, as that alone can make kind of like a big difference. What are you doing, sir? That's a terrible idea in this mode. You do not want to go to the enemy base. He was playing it like actual Rainmaker, because the guy was definitely putting himself in a bad situation. That's a big oops. Oh, he fell. I'm coming in. Actually, I didn't want to jump. I'm still also tweaking my other random thing here and there, so that's why I keep on going back and forth between playing and then also just not paying attention and messing with a color key. That's fine. Doesn't really matter until we get down to the last 30 seconds, as always. And right now, we're doing really good on push. Keeping them at bay. So I'll take it. Nice. Help with the assist. And that's the actual kill. We'll take it. Yeah, I think I was being a little too hard on this weapon, because it is pretty fun to use. I think the only problem, again, this thing needs combos, and I just don't have the bomb type to do the comboing. So it makes it much harder for me to combo off of this weapon if someone else doesn't already do a little bit of ship damage in some fashion. So if someone else like shoots or uses a bomb, I can use that to my advantage. But this thing gets Reef Slider like nothing, man. Like, this special output is actually insane. There, have a bomb in your base. Why not? Okay, that's what I did. Perfect. Alright, I got the thing set now for the next game. I just have to make a button. So I'm going to honor this, which means next game, I'm playing with the Carbon Roller. I'm going to actually make this a little bit bigger now that I got things fixed. Let's do it. I don't want to use this one. It's specifically the vanilla one. That's why I don't want to use it. Because the vanilla one, not nearly as good. Oh, I should have picked the thing that had the sub-saver, but this is fine. Now, the reason why I don't want this one compared to the Deco, this one just struggles more. Like, hardcore. Zipcaster on this thing is situational. Autobomb's good for it. It's just Zipcaster, it's not. Like, you gotta be right up in someone's grill. It might be a little bit better now because they buffed Zipcaster's power, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how this one's gonna go for that reason. I think early on I'm just gonna work on painting around the area just to get my special. I'm gonna be horrible on Rainmaker. I don't have any way of damaging that shield. Like, this thing is weak when it comes to the Rainmaker shield, so I'm not gonna bother. If I feel like this weapon doesn't work out, thankfully I can just go to the Rainmaker itself and use that. Dude, no. I wanted it so bad. I wanted it so bad. I almost had it. I missed the first shot. I would have killed, man. That would have been funny. Just coming up out of nowhere with a horizontal slice and the guy just dies. I almost had it. See? This thing is hecka weak. That's why I need my burst bombs. Like, I need burst so bad. I just don't have them. I rolled the wrong carbon roller. I need the one with the bursts. I love that thing. Carbon roller deco is so good. I'm not gonna go for it this time. I would actually die. Oh, he fell. Work with this. What? No, die. Cannot believe I missed. Do the thing again? Not nearly as effective this time, but hey, I kind of annoyed them and got rid of their beacon. Gotcha. That's another. Dude, how am I wrecking? Oh my god. What is happening? What is actually happening right now? Oh man, I was hoping for the quad. I was hoping to get another one. Dude, this thing actually, low-key, because of the Zipcaster buff, is much better now. It's still not nearly as good as Carbon Roller Deco, but holy crap, this thing got a lot better. I wasn't expecting that kind of a game. Like, I was slaying at the end. That was funny at the very last minute, too. They had no chance in the base. They just got destroyed. Alright, well, what are we doing with a different weapon? I'm gonna roll it. Beluga Dualies. I don't think I've used Belugas much, if not at all, in this game. I probably use them for a little bit just to get the star. I don't play Dualies too much, which is probably why that this one I just don't remember. So I'm gonna go for it. I don't really know what to use for this, honestly. I think I might just go with my standard build, probably. I think this will be fine. Because honestly, it doesn't really matter what you use too much for glucose. They're a little ink hungry, so thankfully comeback will help a little bit on that. I'll just go with this. Yeah, this works. Rainmaker mode ink brush is good. Yeah, I mean, that thing really just mainly, in terms of rank modes, shines in Clan Blitz. Everything else is very situational. I don't really see brushes in many other modes besides Turf War and Clan Blitz, because they're just hard to use in a lot of other modes. But in this, since it's just Turf War anyways, it doesn't matter. It works. So I don't really know how effective Splash Wall is gonna be on this thing. Splash Wall would work on a lot of other weapons more, I would feel, but on Dualies, yeah, I'll get back to you on that one. It's gonna be more situational, but I'll find some use. Oh, we got a tactical, finally. This took us a while to get a tactical weapon. Nice double. Kind of just walked right into that, and that's the whole squad. It's gonna launch that right at their base. See, what's nice about Gluga Dualies is they're strong. They're like a two-shot. But these things, once you get close enough to the range of someone, then they can just hurt. Not really the same case in their spread mode, but it's still like a solid weapon on spread mode. It's like, I think, a 4-shot. Are we still alive? Fix that. Dude, where's this guy going? Gotta get out of here. Got him barely. Oh, wow, that was close. I'm gonna use that on the Rainmaker itself, because I kind of want it. I've been wrecking with Dualies, but I kind of want to use the Rainmaker for change. And there's why. Wow. First. Second shot. Third shot? Oh. Ain't got the assist. That counts. Give me the drink. Slowest molasses here. They think they can get far. And then the Rainmaker shot happens. I think I have enough time to just chill here. I'm gonna get up on the bridge and stall from here. The thing is, I noticed, once you have the Rainmaker and you stall like this at the last minute mark, it might as well be a GG's, because there's nothing really the opposing team can do if they can't get your Rainmaker. And that's pretty much what just happened there. That was a hardcore GG's to them, because they were getting slaughtered, and every time they tried to approach, there was a Rainmaker shot in their face. They just couldn't do anything. So obviously, this is a cool idea, but do not actually do this in a proper rotation. Like, do not add a Rainmaker to Turf War. If there was like an update to the mode in a future game, that would break it. But as a challenge, I think it's fine. Doing this as a one-off thing is, I think, where it kind of needs to stay. Kind of like a lot of these like changes they do to these different modes. All right, so our next weapon of choice here. Actually, we'll see what it is here after we get the thing on my shirt. Increase ink recovery. That's pretty good. My next weapon is the Zinc Mini Splatling. I haven't played this thing in a while. I don't like the mini Splatlings as much in this game. To be fair, they've never been the same since Splatoon 1. They hardcore nerfed these things after Splatoon 1. So that's kind of the unfortunate situation. You can't really play the thing out in the same way anymore. I'm just gonna go with this. This is fine. The thing was a lot more powerful in Splatoon 1. It got overly nerfed. Like, the 3 weapons that got overly nerfed going between games, I feel, were Mini Splatlings, Dynamo Roller, and to an extent, H3 Nozzle Nose, because every time you turn around, the thing gets buffed and then nerfed. And when it's nerfed, it's horrible. When it's buffed, it's good. That thing doesn't have an in-between. It just keeps on getting destroyed. Those are like the 3 main weapons you see people use all the time in Splatoon 1 that just you never see after the first game. Because they're just so different now. They all got a little too nerfed. The Splatlings in this game, there's draft class, that's the problem. The minis, I should say. Because they're not bad. I see these things a lot. It just depends on the mode. I'll see them for Splat Zones, Tower Control, and Turf War, but I don't really see them outside of those modes. Surprised they didn't missile me when I have the Rainmaker. And it's not like I grabbed the thing too late for them to missile me. I had this for a while when they had their missiles. I don't want to be this close. It's a bad spot to be in as Rainmaker, man. Nice. I'm about ready to be the flanking Rainmaker, man. Going in. I'm gonna die here in a minute, so no one be near me, please. You're gonna get nuked with me if you do. Please kill. I just want to see if I could. And painting in their base is perfectly fine because they're gonna paint over that anyways. Painting in mid with my quartz would be a bad thing. Rush in now that I have this. I'm safe as long as I stay in the shield and then pay attention to where the 10 missiles go. And that's also why I have special power up on right now, because that really helped me there. Oh, careful this man. Let's make a GG situation happen again, because there's no way if we keep this. And as soon as I said that, I lost immediately. I was noticing a trend. I did better without Rainmaker. Or at least in the second half. I wanted that. I can't get the funny clips if I don't have it, sir. At least I got that funny clip, so it was worth it. It didn't matter. Again, that's a situation where if you control that thing in the end, you kind of just had a good push. So yeah, definitely this thing breaks Turf War a little too much, so you can see why you don't have a super powerful gun outside of this specific challenge mode. Okay. How many more? 3 games. Okay. So I still have more on that ticket. All right. What are we doing next? Let's find out here. Okay. Could someone else lead the game? Because I'm going to have a hard time here. Oh, man. Class Blaster Neo. Not a great pick right now. I can work with it. It's just going to be rough. Problem this weapon has. That I would rather be using the other one. That's pretty much it. Flat Bomb and Trizuka. kind of a better thing than curling and then super... What am I gonna do with a curling bomb on this thing? Like, there's no way I'm comboing with that. I'm just using it to move. So I'm gonna be the nuisance man. Well, I probably also should have got something on that does a special charge up because it's gonna take forever to get the chumps. This is an FE YouTuber. Hey, you never know if you run into a YouTuber or Twitch streamer while playing this game. I fought both Pro.Chara and Jmoji in this game before. Mind you, those are two Splatoon guys, but still, you never know. You never know. There's a lot of imposters too, so you legitimately will never know. Unless they're streaming it or something. Or you know their splash tag. Barely. I barely got him before the fling. Let's go. Oh, that's the wrong one. I wanted to go this other direction. May not be a good time to do it now, but I'm doing it anyways. I'm gonna get screened, aren't I? Surprisingly, no. How am I being this much of a nuisance to you guys? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm a flash blaster. That's my job. It's working. Nice, got the assist. No one's up there at their side, so I'm gonna have to go around because I want to get to their base. Oh. Hey, I traded. I thought he was gonna roll me. I'm gonna take the screen, it's fine. I mean, I can really see, so... Like, going through the screen really doesn't matter that much anymore on visuals. John's like, kind of rather have it like that instead of making a handicap situation in this game. So, that's fine. I do think this is going to change the sound effect. It's still a little too harsh. Got him with my jump. Can't believe that actually killed. Unfortunately, though, we're falling behind. Oh, that guy just died right before he the jump. Guess it's good I didn't get the jump out. Way. Almost got the Rainmaker, man. And that's GG's. They pretty much lead the rest of this now. And I was being a nuisance, too. To be fair, I can't paint much, so I didn't really do much on the painting side. I think I did my job pretty well. But again, it's like this all the time, I've noticed in this challenge. It's either you get like an extreme victory or you get an extreme loss. Because it's a way more aggressive mode having a super powerful gun in the middle that also paints like a good 10% of the floor. So that makes a big difference on paint too. Alright, well, let's do another random weapon then, see what we get. I'm re-rolling. It doesn't count. We already did Carbon Roller. If it was the Deco, I would say otherwise. So it's custom Jet Squelcher instead. I'd rather have this. If we get something we already used, I am re-rolling because why? Alright, let's see. Here it is. I don't know what I want to use for this, honestly. I might just keep it. You know what? I'll just keep it. I don't know what else to use on this thing. I don't use jets much. Having 2 intensify should be enough anyways for me to jump. But if we get humpback, I'm just gonna kind of do this. This is just my position the whole game. Just staying on, like, the actual hump parts and just kind of shooting around. That's what you always seen people do in the turf war mode. Well, not turf, splat zones in Splatoon 2. Because they had some very spammy specials, sadly. You know, everything's right in the world when you don't have Stingray jet squelchers ever again. Yeah, I can just reach that from here, so. This is the longest range shooter in the whole game. Jet Squelcher has a really good range to it. And I think, technically, the Splatana Stamper is either a little bit more range or the exact same as Jet Squelcher. It's one of the two. And that feel when you had the advantage because wall. I didn't have a wall. It's cheating. Normally, I don't really care to have Toxic Mist, but this is a weapon where I think it works really well for, just because you're really good in your range. So you don't have to worry about being too close while using this. You can just kind of peck people off at a distance. Like, I swear, they like giving this sub-weapon a lot of different guns that are close range. Like, why is this on Stamper? Like, it's not great for Stamper. It kind of works, but kind of doesn't. Same on, like, a Rapid Blaster. Again, kind of works, kind of doesn't. Oh, you fell. Big mistake, buddy. Alright, traded. That's fine. That was a little bit of a delayed shot, though. I'm kind of surprised that actually still hit me. But we got it. We won. GG's. Again, it's one of those situations where it's a danger. I'm not surprised. Do I have one more game in me before I gotta do the ticket, or is this the last one? I cannot remember. When I'm running out of my ticket, I'm gonna just stop the room for a quick sec just to refill it. But I'll still roll the weapon regardless. Glad you filled your water for this. Yeah, it always makes sense to have a fresh thing of water before sitting down for some hardcore gaming. Alright, let me see before I do the roll what I got here. Yeah, one more game. Okay. So we're gonna do the roll now. And it's Big Swig. This is a perfect painter. I'll work with it. Is it just normal? Yeah, it's normal Big Swig. Okay. Let me do my roller build again. This was a fun build. Like, I like this one. I think this works really well for the weapon. Or weapon class, I should say. One problem I'm going to have a Big Swig on this is I'm going to be so used to doing the horizontal flings, and that's only going to do like 70 damage. If I do that, I'm not going to kill someone, and I'm going to get killed in the process. I'll have to remember to do vertical. It's so weird how vertical does more damage. It's like the one roller type where vertical flings are actually better for it. Most of the others, no. I ain't on damage values normally. Just big swigs like that one exception. Gonna give me a quick vacuum because this thing is a pain in God. What are you doing? You kind of deserve that, buddy. Oh, that's what. I didn't even notice there was a DC. I'm still playing the weapon. I didn't even get to do anything funny yet. Does the number count as doing something funny? Because that's all I could have said. 269 paint. The nice for a DC? Doesn't matter. Yeah, rarely knows DCs and surprised when it happens. The problem is sometimes I notice them, sometimes I don't. I guess it just depends on how much I was paying attention. Because at that moment, I was paying more attention to where the Zinc mini guy was. I wasn't paying attention to the squids up top. That's how I didn't notice the DC. So when I saw him just standing there, I was really confused until I looked up. It just depends on the situation. That's one of those in combat I wouldn't have noticed. Yeah, too concentrated on inking. Yeah, it's good to look up every once in a while at their icons, because then you know they have the specials, but it's one of those that you have to just constantly look at different things. I've seen people play this game with an eye tracker before, so I kind of have an idea of what some like top level players usually look at, and it depends on the situation. If you're seeing me like do this a lot, hitting the X button like that all the time, I'm just getting a quick glance at like the paint on the ground. Sometimes I'll do it just to see what they have. Like they have Special Saver, they got a quick respawn guy. Careful here. Okay. They also have someone with run speed, that's their reflux. Like I'm checking things very fast because that's all the time you have. Although when you're respawning, you have more time. And this is what I see a lot of top level players do. Shoot over here on the right. Like right now, I could check the map a little bit longer when I get more of an idea. Tenacity. You don't really see that every day. I say that as I used it during the Splatfest, but that was mainly because it was a new thing here. I didn't have a thing of Tenacity built out that had a bunch of special charge. I'm like, why not? I'd rather use special charge than Tenacity, but I have it now, so. If I just want to have a funny mask, then I have the funny mask to put on. Dude, I'm missing like every shot. That's the problem doing the vertical flick. It's so precise. Okay, you popped through that shield for a second. I seen that. Dude, I missed again. This is the problem I have using big swigs. I want to do the horizontal to kill him so bad, but I can't. It'll be a two-shot. And that's why I don't like using this one. I like using the express because of angle shooter. That will help that problem, because I can do 40 damage if I hit something. There you go, finally. The assist on that one, that should take the guy out. Goes on the wall because of that Rainmaker. Someone else wants to get the Rainmaker, I'll cover you. And now I'm gonna use this because my main gun is a literal wet noodle. Like, I don't even say it as a joke. It's actually a pool noodle, so I'm not wrong. With a bendy shawl. It also has a bendy shawl. Can't forget about the bendy shawl. That's another victory. We take those. Wonder how many points we're gonna get though, because I'm noticing we're drip feeding up, which is kind of hard when you're trying to climb the scores when you get barely any points. I want more than like 16. I'd like to have like a good 50 or 60 increase. That would be actually helpful. No, but instead we're drip feeded up. Like, this is gonna take forever to climb. If we get to 1500, I'll be surprised because of the drip feeding. I'd want to. That'd be really cool. And at the rate we're going, we can. It's just we need more than like 17 points. And then when you lose, it's like 50. Like old Splatoon rankings back in like the older days of X rank. All right. What else are we doing here? Ooh, sloshing machine. I haven't played sloshing in a long time, and I want to. Okay, let me get my setup for sloshing here. I think I'm going to use this. I was just thinking the other day, I kind of want to play more of this weapon again. Because I haven't played much of it, but it's really fun. I'm so glad I broadened my horizons going to this game. Like Splatoon 1 and 2, I just mainly used some rollers and shooters. Mainly shooters, I will say. Like, I used a lot of rollers back in Splatoon 1. But then starting in 2, I just mainly swapped over the shooters only. Like, pretty much every gun I made in Splatoon 2 was a shooter. I can't think of a single gun that was non-shooter. I played roller here and there, but because of the ink armor, I just didn't bother. It was not nearly as satisfying anymore. I just dropped it. But then in this game, because I removed the special that made everyone invincible after a hit, essentially. Don't bring back invincibility specials ever again. It's really bad. Or armor in general. But regardless. When this game didn't have any kind of those situations happen, then it really felt like, oh, I can kind of use whatever now. And it doesn't really matter. I don't really feel like I'm getting punished. The shooters, honestly, in Splatoon 2, by the end of that game's lifespan, was pretty much the only choice. Everything, if you look at top tiers, if you look at like how that game ended competitively, everything was a shooter. Like, not a single person used anything non-shooter. It was so stupid by the end. And it's because they had some of the best specials. The game gave a lot of buffs normally to shooter, especially near the end. So a lot of other things got over-nerfed and then never came back. Or other things got over-buffed and then never changed. It was one of those, it's just like, if you didn't play a shooter gun, you were just gonna have a harder time. That's essentially how it went. Well, in this game, everything feels so balanced. Like, it doesn't really matter what you pick anymore. I think in between games, I might pull up a list of like what were the best weapons in Splatoon 1 compared to Splatoon 2 to really just show just how much things have changed between the two games in a bad way, I will say. Because Splatoon 1 had a lot more weapon diversity, I felt. Like you saw blasters ran a lot, you saw some shooters, you saw rollers, mini splatling, dynamo roller, like there are very specific weapons that you just can never see anymore that were in 1 do really well. But nowadays, they just struggle. Or in Splatoon 2, they just didn't exist, essentially. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea because I gotta do all the weapon swaps. I think I'll look at that list when we're at the end here. The challenge. It's only 8 minutes. I think that makes sense. Because I gotta find it. We might be losing this one, I feel, because I've been having control almost this whole time. And that's usually our dictator for who actually wins the third war. Wow, bad time to fall. Really bad time. I think we have 2 more games in us before the timer is over for the challenge. Maybe 3 if the loading happens fast enough, but I think it's just 2. It's so fun to play Sloshing Machine again. People remember when this thing had a major glitch in this game where you could shoot through walls? Yeah, I'm glad that got patched. I think I still have a clip of that somewhere on my Switch. I might be able to actually show that too at some point in the stream. It's like one of the earlier clips, so it'll take a bit to dig. But this thing had a game-breaking glitch at first when the game came out, and thankfully they fixed it pretty fast. It was like within a month, I think it got patched out. Alright, next weapon here. Tri-Stinger, okay. I don't think I've played Tri-Stinger in a hot minute. Have I even gotten the... No, I haven't gotten the license on it. I don't know what's good Tri-Stinger stuff. So, excuse me while I try to figure out what in the world I use. Actually, hang on. I'm just gonna go with some main save, I guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this. And then maybe some run. Let's use my normal Nautilus setup with the headphones. Why not? I don't know what's good for Tri-Stinger. Don't think we saw it during the spot test. What weapon do you mean? The Tri-Stinger I'm using now? Or back when I was talking about the Sloshing Machine thing? With that glitch. Because that glitch I don't think happened until the game came out. I don't think it was a thing at the time of the event. Or if it was, no one noticed. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone noticed it, or it might not have been in the demo at the time. Because this was something that happened, I think, like about a month into the game's life. Where people found that the Sloshing Machine was able to shoot through certain corners and floors and just clip through it. So, for a little while, at least the competitive scene agreed to just kind of ban it until the glitch was fixed, just so that people wouldn't have an advantage. Yeah, he just swam into that, thank you. That feel when the Rainmaker explosion, it bursts open immediately because of the big bubble, but that gets you a kill. And it was nowhere near the big bubble. I don't even know how that works, but we take those. Just a little bit more push until I die. I don't care if I die now because I'm almost out of time. I'm gonna try to run this out as long as I can, but it doesn't matter if I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna die here in a second, so let me get to a spot that doesn't matter. I do wish the time limit wasn't a problem for the challenge, but that would be a way too busted of a situation. Like, if we didn't have the timer at all for this, then I can see that being a little too much. I don't know where the guy is. Honestly, Thermal Ink would have made some sense to have on this too. Because Thermal Ink, if I hit someone, I think, with the shot and I don't kill him, I would have seen him, but I don't know about the explosion. I think the explosion doesn't count. I got him with a tap shot, that's fine. Someone still over in our base area? Kind of. I'm falling down now. Ow, no. Okay, nice drop-off shot. Come on, killer whale. Yeah, that's right. Defend me. Okay, our teammate's doing the thing where he's gonna die in an area that's not gonna matter. That's a smart move. Because if you have to paint an area that's, you know, going to matter. Come on. Okay, he's done. Good. If you're gonna paint an area, either in your own base to paint it up fast, or just in theirs. Alright, there you go. I couldn't really do anything at the end for painting-wise, so I did my best. Alright, one more game. We have time for one more. Ooh, that's the closest game we had in a while. Oh, by 1. Slightly more to 1%, actually. Let's go. 1.6. Alright, I'm gonna just do this fast because we don't have that much time. What do we got? Splatoon Wiper Deco! Ooh, I get to be the missile farmer. Let's do it. Because that's gonna be the best thing for this mode right now. I can just missile the Rainmaker shield if we need to. I might also do a little bit of a different thing with the headpiece, just because I have Squid Beacon. Alright, so I gotta do this menuing fast. I don't know which one. I'm gonna go with just this one. I'm just gonna go extreme. Then I'm gonna go with a little bit of Ninja Squid. And then my shoes are gonna give me the 2 super jumps. Even though I don't think I'll need it, I'll go for it. So this is gonna be good because here's why. If you need to, jump to my beacons. Here's why. It's gonna be a very fast jumping point. Like a very fast jumping point. Because of the 3 different subs and the 1 main of sub power-up. Like, why not? We'll just go extreme with this. I do need to get a better sub power-up hat, though. Like, I can do the main, but I think the rest of it, I should probably change up. That's why I also have the sub, like, Inksaver sub hat. But I think that might also be a little too much. At least, like, for this execution. Come on, find the game. This is so close, man. It just turned 11 o'clock. It just turned over to the new hour. We barely got this in. No DCs, and we just sneaked in a final game. That was close. I thought we were going to end on the last game for a minute there. All right, here we go. Final one. A Forge with Ninja Squid. I haven't seen that in a little while. I'm just going to go in some weird spots right now. So I can put down my beacons. It's gonna be stupid. I'm jumping right in my beacon right now just because I don't want to die. Get out of there now. Oh, come on, man. He was popping out. The guy saw me the whole time. That was my problem. It's gonna be one of those games, isn't it? When you have a reflux on standby, you know what's coming. I mean, the guy itself, he knows what the weapon's good for. He has nothing but sub power on shoes, so the guy is a spammer for the 10 missiles. Can't lay down any beacons, man. That's my job. And I can't get my missiles. That's my other job. Dude, my beacon. I need those. I'm just gonna put it up here. I got 3. I did not mean to put that down. That was me sub-strafing. Nice. I don't think that should have been my kill, but I'll take it. Nice. That's why I wanted Ninja Squid for this. Oh man, like 1 shot away, I think. 1 shot, I would have got him. Oh, they saw the beacon too. Disappointing. Yes, we got him. Oh, but he launched a booyah. I was really hoping we killed him before the booyah. That was so close. Just get the beacon now. Just get to the beacon. I'll put another one down even though it doesn't matter. Would have missed. But I'm just not even gonna bother. Just gonna go down here. God, man. I should have built out the setup here, the farm missiles, instead of being like an aggressive wiper, because I think that would have worked better. I barely did anything in that game. I was pretty much just there. I didn't really contribute. Should have went with the special charge one. Just been a nuisance, like the reflux. Alright, well that's gonna do it though for the challenge. That is it. So now I just gotta give it a couple minutes, and then we'll see the actual scores. So, it's gonna take a little bit. Not gonna do any other games, I think, now. I'm probably just done. I'm actually at the cusp of a rank up battle for ranked mode, so I don't want to go into ranked right now. I need to focus if I was gonna do that. I don't want to do that right now on a stream. That'd be a bad idea. And playing in the open, if I go below the threshold, then I'll have to get my points again, and that's just a pain, so I'm just gonna chill. Just wait this one out. Yeah, thanks for playing along, Ethan. It was fun. So yeah, next rotation of this starts at 1 a.m. Oh boy, 1 a.m. Am I right? But realistically, if you actually want to play more of this, it's available for a couple more rotations. Tomorrow will be 9 to 11 Eastern, 1 to 3 Eastern, 5 to 7. So I'm probably going to end up playing another one of these, because I got to do the video. This is a new challenge, so I'm going to record a video for it. Probably going to do like one of the afternoon ones. I have work tomorrow, so it might be one of the later ones. It looks like our next challenge is a Clan Blitz one, so oof, at least I don't have to worry about that. So let's just see. Let me find that meta thing I'm talking about, because I want to show people just how bad things like change between Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2. I want to see if we can find these weapons. And the first one I found is a website that said top 10 weapons and Aerospray RG was at the top, so I'm immediately clicking out. That's not really the case. And the reason why I'm like no to that one is just because it doesn't work in so many modes. It's not. The easiest way I'm gonna find it, I think it's just from some videos. Let me see here. I think it's this video. Pretty good one. I think I'll just go with this kind of stuff. This makes sense. You just screenshot these things. Wow, that's like a double download. Okay, thanks, Chrome. I just needed one of these, not two. Okay, this will work. You know what? We're actually going to get a little meta in here when we're talking about this. Why not? And to be fair, let me get one more. Kind of to show, like, the current state. Just so you can see more variety. But yeah, no, don't worry about joining that. I understand. This, like I said, tonight, I don't know if you caught it when I was saying before when people were coming in. I was opening the room to everyone, but I was just not doing comms tonight. It was a short thing anyways. Here we go. I'm just gonna take the tier list that Pro Charler made specifically, so I'm gonna shout out his channel for that. Because it'd just be way faster to just use these. I gotta rename the files though. Because right now I got Splatoon 2 on Splatoon 3. I got Splatoon 1 on Splatoon 2. Like everything's wrong. Okay, so it's not gonna be like the most accurate thing, let's say, but it's gonna be close enough. So just to give some people ideas of how things were in the past, this is just some lists I was finding. Again, I'm just gonna shout out ProChar's YouTube channel for this because that's where I'm getting these from, just for quick references. This is what was considered at the top in Splatoon 1. You got a slosher, you got a blaster, you got an H3 nozzle nose, you had a Zinc Mini, a Luna Blaster, a Charger, Water Shot. Like, there's a lot of variety here. You have a Dynamo Roller, a Carbon. Like, there was variety everywhere. Like, between these three, you want to consider top tier, really strong, good. Like, this is what you would see at tournaments a lot of the time back in the day. Some of the others, it's like, it depended, but most of the time, these three you always see rocking in some fashion. So, you move on to the next game. Hang on, where is it? Well, there's my funny man. That was from a thumbnail. This is Splatoon 2. Here's what happened. Shooters. Except for like one Charger, a Rapid, and 2 buckets. That was like one of the minis are there. Umbrella. But a lot of this is like shooters. It just, after a while, with how things were balanced, some weapons were like way higher than others, and then main power-up happened. And then certain kits happened, like the weapon that can easily get booyah bombs, the weapon that can super fast get antenna missiles, the weapons that can get ink armor, antenna missiles, stingrays. It's like, this is what happened in Splatoon. You saw a lot of shooters because of the specials. They were very easy to spam. Very, very easy to spam. And nowadays, Splatoon 3, look at the variety now. This is what we have in current patch. You're seeing a lot more of like every class. You got a stamper, you got a bucket, you got a shooter, you got a sniper, you got rollers, you got umbrellas, blasters. Like it's more balanced now than it used to be, like in terms of weapon variety. Back in the old days, it was nothing but gun. Like everything gun. You were lucky to not find a gun, essentially, in the old games. That's just how bad it was, in Splatoon 2 specifically. Splatoon 1, it was a lot more varied, but in Splatoon 2, it was everything gun. Again, go back to how that was in Splatoon 1. It was just a lot more variety. I like that. Splatoon 3, a lot more variety. Splatoon 2, gun game. I know that that's like what the game is supposed to be. It's a shooter game. You get the shooters being one of the easier classes to get into, but it was a little much when you thought about it. Especially when they all had the spammable specials between the armors, the antenna missiles, booyah bombs. It was too much. Stingray. God, Stingray. Like, I used a lot of these myself. Like, the weapons I mained back in Splatoon 2 was the Kenza 52, NZAP 85. I used Kenza Splatter Shot a lot. One of the weapons I used that's not really up here because it was apparently not that great of an option. Dude, where is it in this list? I don't even know where it is. It was one of the Splatter Shots, the Splatter Shot Pros. I just don't know where it was. Forge was, I think, supposed to be the better one. Here's the one I used. I used the Kenza Splatter Shot Pro because I like Booyah Bomb on it. But I think people rather use the one that had the bubble, big bubbler. Or the bubble blower, excuse me, I'm thinking of this game. There was a combo you can do with it. It was really destructive, and it was good just to cover an area as a shield. People use that one, I think, a little bit more at some points. Also, almost every new gun, by the way. Kenza. Are you seeing a trend? The last set of guns they added to the game at the end of Splatoon 2's life were, like, some of the best kits. Period. That was another problem. At least kit variety in this game is a lot more balanced. Like, a lot more balanced. It's not nearly as destructive. But yeah, that's why I was wanting to show before. And that was actually good to do it this way. I also forgot to change the music during all that because I was swapping back and forth a lot. But that's fine. It's fine. At least we had, like, standard music there. So I guess while I wait, I'll go around to the areas here because I gotta do stuff and then come back to the lobby. Then they'll show the scores. That Octavia? Alright. I just put the final boss of pretty much every Splatoon game into my locker. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. I didn't know he was a decoration now. I didn't look ahead of the catalog. Wow, 3 stickers. I think that's the most I've ever gotten, sticker-wise. Not a great mystery box, though. It's fine. Nothing to write home about. And there's nothing here I think I wanted. Yeah, okay. Well, that's pretty much gonna do it then for tonight. There's not much else now. I'm just waiting for the results, so... Thanks for coming out. Thanks for people who played along. It was a fun little thing. Very different, I will say, because... Rainmaker just doesn't really work in this mode, honestly, but it was fun to play in this mode. Like, I wouldn't change the main mode to have a super destructive gun like Rainmaker. Keep that in its own mode. So, yeah, I can see the problems with it. And Eeltail Alley's Rainmaker layout is way better. Like, I guess while I wait, I can show the difference on Eeltail because we played it so much tonight. You'll see the difference right away. Just like go to the actual map. I mean, what else am I going to do when I wait? Like, no matter what mode you're playing, this map is always bottom tier. But at least in Rainmaker, kind of like it. Unironically, I think this is one of the better setups for it. So you can already see right away, the layout looks pretty much the same here. Except there's a ramp here. So you can actually get back to your spawn without jumping. There used to be like a sponge, I think, here or something. In like other modes, like with Turf War and Splat Zones. It just got removed because of reasons. Who knows why. It was one of the worst changes to this map. Actually made it worse. But in this mode, you have the ramp just like with Clamblets. So you can walk back up. And it just feels like there's more cover here because of all the different items around here. Like the blocks. You have like the Rainmaker pedestals itself. Which these are very easy pedestals to get to, by the way. You can just jump it. Like that's a pretty easy Rainmaker dunk. And even to an extent, this other one kind of can do the same, but you're better off just going with this one if you're going to do the jump. And then there's this here for the Rainmaker. Having this bridge be extended downwards like this just made more sense, so... The Rainmaker layout for Turf War being at the very top here, we can see why that's not normally there. It's terrible. It's too narrow. There's no way to get on the bridge outside of going between the two teams' spawn areas. So you're just gonna be exposed getting to the bridge, no matter what. And having the Rainmaker so low like this is better because it being on the block just was kind of weird. You couldn't swim into it, you had to jump into it, which was kind of worse as well. Blocks are fine to have for cover, just don't put the Rainmaker on it. It was weird. Like, this is a better layout for Rainmaker. The Turf War layout kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Also, there's this over here. You got these ramps that you can just walk up to get to the other portion of the bridge. Again, why I like this map more in Rainmaker and Clamblitz as well, because Clamblitz is a very similar layout. But in Splat Zones and Turf War, it's pretty limiting. It's terrible in those modes, in my opinion. Tower controls are right, because you also can get to the bridge pretty easy too, but it's mainly zones and Turf War. It's just terrible. But yeah, that's pretty much it then. I think now the score should be live. So let's see where we stacked up. I'm probably just gonna see my own score though. Got to check yours, Ethan, to see. I don't think that was anywhere in the top 50, I would say, but I think mine should be top 50. Yeah, I figured as much. That was no way it was gonna be top 20. That was kind of a decent score, even though I did win 3 games. It's just the 2 losses, I guess, were a little too strong. But, yeah, that's pretty much going to do it, though, for this. Wait, really? Yours was top 50 as well? We made top 50? With 14-something? I'm surprised. I thought with how they were going near the end, that might have been, like, on the cusp, but not at it. So that's cool. Unless that was from the one we played earlier. Like, oh, wait, no, you got a 15-something. Never mind. Our score would not have been top 50, but your solo could have been. And sure enough, it was. I had to remember what yours was before. Yeah, 15-19. Completely blanked on it. We were getting close to that score on this. It was like, what, 40-ish off? 50? Kind of close, kind of not, depending on the score payout. But yeah, no, that's going to do it, though. Again, I was just going to stream this challenge, and that's it for this week. I don't have anything on the layout, like right now for the schedule. I kind of nuked it because I honestly just don't know when I'm ready to come back yet. There's other things I'm dealing with right now that I want to focus on first. Like work-wise, and also just dealing with some other stuff I don't want to really talk about, and that's kind of taking me away from this. it's been kind of hard to get back into the swing of doing things when you're dealing with problems left and right that take away your motivation. I'll just say that much. So I'm not ready to fully come back. I learned that after Saturday. You probably noticed it in like the beginning until like, I would say halfway through that 5-hour stream, I had like nothing to say. Normally I say a lot more in these streams, but I just had like nothing to say at all because I'm just not really there in the mindset wise. So I'm going to give myself probably a little bit longer before actually committing. So for now, I guess just expect to see me come back for events. Probably sometime actually in February, I'll probably be ready to put back up a schedule. If I had to put a timetable on it, but no promises. No promises for now. Right now, I'm just going to mainly focus on just working on the stuff I have for the YouTube side, because I got a lot more Luigi to work on, which is going to take some time. And that I want to finish because I only have, in terms of recording-wise for that game, I only have a little bit more left. But the videos are just taking longer to edit now because there's more going on. So I want to give myself the time to finish that, which is going to be priority for a little bit. So, yeah. Again, I apologize for that. I know I said I was actually going to come back in January for streams, but again, things have been kind of rough. It has not been a good idea for me to really do this right now, just because of everything else going on. Like, these past couple weeks, I'm going to not even sugarcoat it, have been horrible. So, I'm not going to push it for that reason. In terms of release videos, I'll at least be releasing some other stuff here and there. Like, tomorrow I got a challenge video of this game going up tomorrow. It was the tower control one. It's essentially tower control, but the thing is giant. That'll be going up tomorrow, and then you'll probably expect to see this Making It Rain Here challenge to appear on the channel too on Friday, because I'll be recording this tomorrow. So that's pretty much the rundown. That channel was also going to be a little dormant until I can get the Luigi stuff done, but I'm working on it. I got some stuff here and there. That's pretty much all I have to say on that. So that's going to do it for now. So thank you guys for coming, and that's going to do it for tonight. I'll see you guys, well, whenever I see you next, because I don't really know yet. Take care and have a good night, guys.